center of the frame, but if I'm not, bear with me. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And on this channel we talk about all things Chelsea. Without further ado, let's get into the match reaction or match analysis of Chelsea versus Sheffield. Right, like I said, I'll be trying to not do this video longer than 7 to 8 minutes. So we're gonna do the timer together so that we can do 7 minutes and see if I can talk about everything 7 minutes. Three, two, one, go. So the five things we use to analyze matches on this channel: the lineup, the subs, the goals, my likes and dislikes, and I think I'm forgetting one. First 15 minutes of the first and second half. Right. So I'm just going to talk about the things that I wrote in my notes while watching the match. So I'll first just read the stats. No, let me not read the stats first. The lineup, obviously, I'll have it inserted on the screen, right? Um we had Petrovic, Diasi, Thiago Silva, Badiashile Cole. So we had four centre backs, which was weird. For me, I don't know. I'm not always I will not sit down as a fan and be criticizing the coach as if I know football better than him. Obviously, some people can swear they know football better than some coaches, but I'm not that person. I watch football mostly for entertainment, not to be a critic or all that good stuff. But if you are, kudos to you. But yeah, first, me, I even woke up late, so like my mind was not even like judging the lineup so much. I was just like looking at it and just seeing what it was off the bat. Obviously, I saw it was four centre backs, which I hate that Poch does a lot. Like sometimes he plays players out of like their positions, which he also did today, playing for centre backs when he had um a left back and a right back on the bench. I know that like Gusto is coming from an injury, but it doesn't matter. Yeah. Then Gallagher and Caicedo, two midfield pairing. Then we had Sterling, Palmer, Modric, and Jackson for attack. Obviously, Jackson up front and things like that. It was very similar to like how he has been setting us up, like in terms of attack. Like, is these four guys that have been consistent in a way. The only time it wasn't consistent was last match where he didn't play Jackson and Sterling, which was surprising for Misha. But yeah, he did it. We lost. So yeah. Um, So with that, like how will I rate the lineup? I'll rate the lineup like 6.5. Just by the lineup alone before we get into the match. I have like a cold and like throat my throat is irritating me. But yeah, 4 minutes has gone a while. So like the first 15 minutes of the first and second half was way better than last match. So like we're faster we build up. Like Modric had a very good game in that first half for sure. He was the one creating the most chances. In that first half, I kind of felt like Palmer was wasting chances because like when they managed to like get into the box and they passed to him, like he would make a touch too much or he would make a light touch or a hard touch. So I was a bit frustrated with him in that sense. But I also noticed that that was happening because like two three people were marking him. Like if Hammer get the ball, two three Sheffield United players are already on his neck or on him already, and like kind of the same thing with Jackson. So they try to neutralize them so that we wouldn't have like concrete chances in the box, which kind of worked. I wouldn't say kind of. It really worked in the first half and a little of the second half before we could score. Obviously, Caicedo too was having a great, like all around a great game. Gaga also same thing. But yeah, I was feeling frustrated after that first time because I was just feeling like, is it going to be the same thing where like we create chances, we hold possession, but we don't score? That brought the light. Sorry for that noise if you heard it. Then second half, the first 15 minutes of the second half, um, obviously he made subs in this song where he brought off Modric and brought on Enzo, which I didn't feel like Enzo really like the first few minutes Enzo came in, he didn't look that great, but like obviously as we scored and like the game progressed, yeah, was okay. But um he came on. I think he came on after those goals, so I don't know if like that counts. But yeah, I'm contradicting myself. But yeah, there are some parts of the match that I didn't really watch. I got up to do something. the periods where they scored the two goals. So when I came back was like the 64th minute, and I didn't see the two goals. So like I might not really talk about the goals because I didn't watch it. Even though I've seen clips, I feel like I cannot honestly give opinion if I didn't watch it live. I'm not gonna sit here and lie, you know. Um, yeah. So like that's for goals. Like I know Palmer scored the first goal, 54th minute. That was assisted by Sterling. That goal looked way better than the second one, which Jackson scored in the 61st minute, assisted by Palmer. So like obviously Palmer is man of the match. If you see my thumbnail, you can guess that like he's the one I'm feeling at the moment, you know. Um Grateful for him, honestly grateful for him. So I know there are jokes on Twitter going about like Palmer was just like, no, you're not spoiling this chance again. So he had to like the ball was almost going out there. He was able to bring it back in and slide it across the post, and then Jackson was just there, hit it, goal. Even though they checked it for offside or foul or something. Sure, we got it. 2-0, we're winning. I think that's when Pochina made his sub. Modric came off for Enzo. Then later on, Sterling came off for Borja. Jackson came off. No, okay, he first made the Sterling off and Borja on before he now made the last two, which I thought the last two we see in Kunku because there was a point in the match, just few minutes into the second half, that Nkunku was seen what do you call it, warming up, and people were excited. I was excited, kind of like, because that time it was still 0-0, so I was like, okay, maybe he will come up and do something. And like me, I'll have start padded him because like Sheffield is a poor team, the poorest team in the league, and like if we can have him going with a goal or an assist in this game that will make him feel confident for the next game. I would have, but Poch didn't want to risk it, which is usual him anyway. So yeah, but I was happy to see Martin because I know people are obsessed. People, I feel like chess fans are obsessed with like academic graduates, even when sometimes they are not that great, but they just really want to see them do well, which is fair to be honest. Which is fair, I understand it, but they should let it go. They should let it go. So I'm just going to read the stats. We had 78 possessions, 13 shots, 5 on target, and we scored 2. To me, I feel like that's not so great because if you get only 5 on target and you score 2, that, to be honest, that looks like efficiency. Time's up. I'll put another timer just so that I don't rant. Yeah, that looks like efficiency, but creating 13 chances or shots against a Sheffield, not so great, but obviously you might rate it a bit because of how defensive Sheffield were. Like you can swear that maybe 5 or 6 people were playing defensive today against Chelsea. But yeah, mm, the things I liked and disliked. Obviously, I liked that we a lot of players today had good games. Like Gallagher had a good game. Caicedo had a good game. Mudrik, just before he came off, like you can say he had a decent game. He's looking better the more he plays or starts frequently. Who else also stood out? Obviously, Palmer also stood out, getting chance. I feel like is a Sterling and Badiashile are honorable shouts for a good game because like there are a few times that Badiashile helped us out when Sheffield were almost countering and things like that. Yeah, obviously, I feel like Cowell always has a decent game, so that's why like I'm not even gonna like mention him. I'm just always okay with him starting. Yeah. And obviously happy that we scored 2 goals. I wish we scored more, you know. I wish we scored more, but like happy that we scored. We won. Yeah. Things I disliked. Or let me know. I don't think I have anything to dislike, to be honest. Maybe just Jackson being Jackson, which is usual. Like we don't need to go over that again. Like him missing chances and things like that. And Brother also like missing chances when he came on. Like we need a striker. Like you don't even need to watch football to even know that if you watch Chelsea for like a game, you just clearly can see we need a striker. Um, but me, I'll just like to touch on a few things like Petrovic starting today. Full his full match or full debut for us. Um, I don't think I have anything to say about it because Sheffield were poor, so they didn't really disturb him. So he didn't really have much to do. But a few times when he had something to do, he really like did his job, which for me, I know that they are saying nowadays that they want keepers that can play out the back or this or do that. I am a natural girl. I'm a traditional girl. Like, I want you to do fundamentally what your job is, which is to keep, and that's what he did today. He didn't give us any worrying time. He didn't do any pass that was unnecessary. Like, he was just there, quiet, kept the ball, clean sheet for him, happy for him. So like, yeah, like there's no other game to start for or debut for than Sheffield. Do you understand? Yeah, no disrespect to Sheffield, but like I wish I saw Nkunku today. That's all I would say. I really wish he just brought him on for 5 minutes just to make the crowd happy instead that we're already leading and everything else. So yeah, I've come to the end of the video. I was trying to wrap in this video because I feel like people say that I don't talk that fast. But yeah, we've come to the end of the video. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you enjoyed my review on my analysis or you just like to see me talk. I know the way I dress is not so like what do you call it presentable, but like I couldn't care to dress up to do the video. This is just how I am at home, so that's why I just sat down and did the video to have it out immediately. But yeah, guys, let's keep winning back to back wins at the bridge. I'm happy. Aren't you happy? I'm happy. So yeah, see you. I think when is the next game? Let me quickly check. When is the next game? Oh, it's Wolves. Yeah, Wolves on Sunday. That's see you next weekend. Christmas Eve, yeah. Happy holiday. Happy holidays, guys. Bye.